have a quorum, and the cable professionals are just getting started. I'm just going to hit start recording here. Start your recording here. Give me a second.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, I think we are official, and we may have the chair join us in a little bit, but we can get started.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. Tonight is Thursday, February 24th, 2022, and we are starting the Auburn Board of Health meeting in person. We have one of our members here remote, Lindsay Guitar, and of course we're joined by Darlene Coyle and Eileen. Isn't that awful? I had COVID last month.
Alexander,
everyone,
no, that's fine.
Alexander, so my memory has been failing me lately.
No
So
problem.
we'd first like to have a motion to call to order, open the meeting for February 24th.
I'd like to make,
Okay, I'll accept the motion. All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Okay, so for just roll call vote, that was Lindsay Guitar and Carolyn Griffin.
So in reviewing the agenda, is there any items that would like to add or remove?
Sure, we can do that for the minutes, but
Okay.
just if, just in case there's somebody that is out, just doing it remotely, I'm just gonna read for the remote participation, since it is a
Okay.
hybrid meeting.
Oh, thank you very much, yes.
Yep.
Please do that.
So for remote, this Board of Health meeting is a hybrid. So we do have, here at the Town Hall, we have the health staff and board member, Vice Chair Carolyn Griffin. We do have remotely Lindsay Guitar, board member. And if any member of the public would like to join us in the remote participation, you can do it two ways. You can join by phone at 1-224-501-3412, and the access code is 236-529-341, or you can join by computer at https://global.gotomeeting.com/join/236-529-341. So we certainly encourage anybody at home, if they want to join, they can certainly join either of those two ways. So with that, Carolyn, for the minutes this evening, you have 3 sets of minutes that we have presented, and I believe we, at this time, just have 2 members, so I think we're going to take the August 2021 minutes that both you and Lindsay were at. We will review those. And also, I think we can do the November 2021 minutes. And then we're just going to hold September's minutes. And if we have Eric join us, both you and Eric can do those minutes.
Okay,
That works.
very good, thank you. And, let's see. I have had a chance to review the minutes earlier because we were provided the minutes and the agenda ahead of time. And Lindsay, have you had a chance to also review?
I've also had a chance to review.
Okay, so at this time, I'm willing to entertain a motion to accept the minutes for August 17, 2021, and November 18, 2021.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes from August 17th, 2021, and November 19th, 2020.
It's November 18, 2021, I'm sorry.
No, oh, I have the wrong date. Sorry about that.
Okay. So just to clarify, August 17th, 2021, and November 18th, 2021, and through the roll call vote.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I accept the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Okay,
And if I may,
Yes.
sorry, just for the minutes, because I know we have to make sure we record them. For the roll call vote, we have Lindsay
Aye.
and Carolyn
aye.
and Eric, who's joined us.
Aye.
Wonderful. Thank you. So you have that, Paula? Okay. And I think now that Eric has joined us, the chair has joined us, welcome, good evening. We can review the September 28th,
Okay.
2021 minutes, if that works. We have
Okay.
both Carolyn and Eric that were present at that meeting.
Okay. Entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
Okay. I would like to make a motion to approve the minutes of September 28th, 2021.
And I-
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
So that's Eric.
Okay, yeah, I have it. Motions and were,
Paula, you
those
have that?
minutes are accepted.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay.
Darlene, I don't have the agenda up in front of me. I had trouble downloading it to my stuff here.
Oh, okay. Do you want to, we can have the, can you send that agenda to Eric? That way he'll have it. Yeah,
I
Eric,
might be able to access.
we'll have Paula send that right over to you. Just- So you'll have,
I have it. There's no, I'll just download this stuff now. I just got to transfer it. It won't work.
okay, all right. Do you, the Vice Chair, Carolyn, do you want her to continue?
No, we can, I can, I'll get this up in 2 seconds here.
Okay, sure. Just be a minute, and Paula will get that over to you as well.
So, sorry we're a little late. We can start off with the COVID updates, the declining cases and the mask order stuff. I believe we're going to be rescinding the mask order stuff. We have those orders in the agenda. And I believe in talking with you earlier, we're going to be rescinding some of those orders.
Yes, thank you. So for the COVID updates, we are in a much better place than we were when we met last and gave you some updates. We are happy to say that the cases have dropped off dramatically, and I think as part of the report that Eileen prepared, she did a lot of work to, get everything organized for you, and you can see the declining cases sharply even in the past 4 weeks. We had hit some highs of 300 to 400 cases in our most recent January timeframe, December into January. That was a bit scary for everybody. But it's a different time right now, and I think Eileen has the case count here. I think we're down to, was that 10? A difference of 10 from last week to this week.
No, 30 to 10.
30 to 10. So just wanted to let you know that. We've had a number of different things that have happened in the recent weeks as well. The February 9th, Department of Secondary Education put out a press release regarding statewide school mask requirement being lifted as of next Monday, February 28th. In addition to this, I do know that I believe it was within the past week or so that the schools have decided to follow this guidance. So in Auburn, they will be lifting the mask requirement as of February 28th. The State Department of Public Health has an updated face covering advisory as of February 15th of 2022. And They have also advised that fully vaccinated people wearing a face covering indoors is just an advisory. They do have certain requirements when somebody has weakened immune system or lives with maybe somebody with a medical condition, but they have updated guidance. Additionally, we do have CDC has updated their guidance as well for when, if you're 2 or older and are not up to date with COVID vaccines, they recommend wearing a mask indoors in public, but they also have, should you be up to date, that is something that has been updated, that you're not required to do that as well. So back in September, we did have a mask order that we had voted into place, and that was based on cases, and at the time, the Delta variant was running rampant. It's, as I said, a different landscape right now. So we have these figures before you as part of your packet. Auburn has done very well with vaccination rates. We're at approximately 77%, which is good. When I look around at some of our surrounding communities, we are doing well. The state vaccination rate, I believe Eileen checked this today, and that is for fully vaccinated, Eileen?
77%.
Yeah, 77%, so we're about the same as what the state is for fully vaccinated. So wanted to bring this, all this information to you. Eileen can expand upon any of the information that she has in the report, but at this time, wanted to see if the board would like to discuss rescinding of the mask order in municipal buildings.
Yeah, no, I don't have any concerns with that at all. And, I think that I was a little hesitant at installing it in the first place. But we did have, kind of a lot of, departments that were out. So, no, I have no discussions with that. I think it's time. I think it's a safe time to do it. So I'll entertain a motion. Need a motion? We should, right?
Please.
Yeah. I entertain a motion to rescind the mask orders for the municipal buildings. Is there a second?
I will, I'm in agreement with the motion to rescind the mask order for municipal buildings effectively, immediately.
Okay. And was there a second?
I think it was Lindsay.
Yeah.
Lindsay? Okay. And all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
That is
Karen.
unanimous. It passes.
Polly, you have that? Okay, great.
Very good. Next was the plastic bag reduction bylaw extension waiver. I did read that. It was from Winter Supplies that had concerns with it. It seems like it's in order. I think it's a reasonable request, especially with this, this somewhat being new. The only caution I would have was, they didn't order 6,000 bags, and it's gonna take them forever to get through that. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't just do an order for this. That was my only concern.
So for this, we wanted to, just give you an update. So originally, when the plastic bag bylaw went into place, it was delayed because of COVID, so we did not put it into effect immediately. When we had kind of visited this back in like late summertime, it was decided with the Board of Selectmen that the time that we were going to actually implement it was October 1st. From October 1st up until even now, we're still providing education. We've had 2 businesses that have come to the town with requests regarding the bylaw. One was handled by the Board of Selectmen, and they were granted an extension. So they have intended on using compliant bags, but they just had an inventory that they were trying to use up. They did get caught with the supply chain. They had actually ordered bags. It took a extra long time for them to get the bags. They were stuck literally on one of the things coming overseas. So that one was handled by the BOS. And the Board of Selectmen thought that the Board of Health would be a more appropriate place to handle any sort of requests regarding bags from businesses, so, which is why we have this before you. For this particular request from Win Supply, they actually are not asking for an extension request, they're actually asking for a waiver. So they are, they actually would like to use one of the exemptions, actually two of the exemptions that are in the bylaw. And just to give you a little bit of more information, Eileen and I actually went and met with the business and saw their business operation. They actually, I was pleasantly surprised that they did have compliant bags. They do have a supply of paper bags, and they did have plastic bags. I think they were 6 mil, if I'm not mistaken. So a very thick bag. The bag, they're willing to keep using the bags. However, there is a huge difference in cost between what they were using and the 6 mil bag, and it's more so they have a lot of small parts. When I say small, like, you know, like a little, like fitting in the palm of my hand. So we had talked to them about some of their materials, and they were able to actually identify why they would want to use for the plastic bags that were not in compliance with the bylaw. And Eileen and I both felt that they had shown us that they had certain types of supplies that they were selling that they hadn't, you know, a valid concern for this. So we wanted to bring it to your attention. It's a little bit, I kind of described it, they are willing to use the compliant bags. It's just in some cases, they have bags that they would like to use the original bags. So we had received, you don't have this in your packet, it actually came this morning after our meeting, and so they identified in their request that they, we have some items which are either heavy, dirty, greasy, or small, and we will use the paper bags most often, but there are times that the lesser mill plastic bags are necessary. The thicker mill bags cannot be tied. They actually put these small little pieces, and then they can't tie them in this thicker bag. So they were willing to meet with us. They are willing to still use the compliant paper bags, but there are a small number of times that they're going to have to use another type of bag, and that's the request before you.
Okay. I entertain a motion to approve the waiver then.
I would like to make a motion to approve the waiver for Wind Supply of 100 Southbridge Street in terms of the plastic bag reduction bylaw.
Is there a second?
I second.
All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, unanimous, the waiver passes.
Thank you. And just to, for anything that is coming before us, we have done a lot of work with the businesses already. The plastic bag, any sort of extension request or waivers, does the board have any preference on having these done at the meetings, or is this something that you are comfortable with the staff handling at the level of meeting with businesses and trying to understand? I mean, we can do it a couple different ways. We can, you know, handle extension request and bring waiver requests to you.
No, I am pro empowering you folks to do your job. You are the eyes and ears of the board, and you are out there every day working with these businesses. We are not. So I would entrust your authority, power, and judgment on behalf of us that you would be able to get this all done without involving us at all. If there was ever a problem, then it can come to the board, but other than that, no, I think it should be handled by you folks.
Yeah, and I think just the way you did what you did with Wind Supply shows that you certainly do a great job of following up with them and doing the due diligence, so, yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, no need to involve us in the day-to-day stuff as far as that goes. I think you guys do an excellent job as far as that goes.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. We will, we'll follow that, that direction, and, you know, obviously, if there's something that comes up that we need the board's direction, we can certainly go that route.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then on the director items, I have that we have an animal control reminder on the dog license.
Sure, so dog licensing is open again, so just a reminder on that. The dog fees, the licensing fees have remained the same, but as you may have seen, the late fees were increased. So again, we want to encourage people get licensed on time so they don't have to pay any late fees. Solid waste, the update, we have the solid waste fees that went into effect for the January billing. And we do have these little yellow fee increase statements, so we do have these available. Everything is also online. We do have a note that went out as part of the mailing as well. And we're working on an educational mailer that's going to be going out, hopefully in the next month. So we're excited about that. Wanted to let you know we're using grant money to send out the mailer. So it's actually adorable for recycling pizza boxes. So watch for it in the mail.
Okay.
And then emergency preparedness, the trailer that we have, the Board of Health trailer, that trailer is, believe it or not, it's 10-plus years old. Started to notice some water damage on there, so we're working with Region 2 through a grant to try to get some repairs made to that. So we're hoping this spring that we're going to be able to get that repaired at no cost to us, so that's a good thing.
Great.
And finally, one last thing that I didn't have on here, but I wanted to share some good news with you. As part of another grant opportunity that you had been supportive of last year. So we're part of a grant through CMRPC with 5 other towns, and as part of that collaboration, we meet very often. We are excited that we're going to be getting a new software, again through a grant, to be able to do some inspections on a tablet and be able to have like electronic inspections. So that's a win. We've been using paper forever and ever and ever. So we're hoping to be able to try this out and hopefully be able to give you an update, come this summer.
Nice.
Excellent. Right. No new open cases for communicable diseases. Nothing to report.
I have the Maven report that I'm handing to Carolyn. That's the monthly report that comes from the public health nurse.
Okay. And I hear that the fire department has hired the EMS coordinator, and has he been working with you guys thus far? Josh Sparks?
Yes, he's awesome. We've been working well with him. We've met with him a couple of times, and that's working out great. We're so happy that he's on board, and we're happy to be able to collaborate with him already on many different things. So that's a win-win.
Well, I'm glad there. I'm glad he's helping you guys out. He's a good addition. So, any other board members have anything else? No?
No?
No.
No?
And then I entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn today's meeting of February 24th, 2022.
All those in favor signify by, is there a second?
I second.
Second, and all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Motion passes. Meeting is adjourned. We'll follow up with future meetings on email.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.